Hi, I'm Nico. In this video, I'm going to tell you 7 things that you need to do before you move to China. I forgot what I was going to say after that. Sorry. Sorry. Number 1 is get your visa sorted. You need a visa to enter China and you need a Z visa to work here legally. Hopefully your company will help you sort this, as it can be a long and complicated process. Mine did, and it made the transition so much easier. If you want to teach English here in China, you need 5 things to obtain the visa. 1 is a degree. You can have this on any subject. 2 is a TEFL certificate. TEFL stands for Teach English as a Foreign Language. Now, you don't need this if you have an education degree or if you have an English degree. Number 3 is a police check. You can usually get this from any country that you live in. Number 4 is a medical check. And number 5 is a valid passport, which is kind of obvious. Number 2 is download a VPN. Now, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and you will need this to access so many websites here in China. You can't get on things like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, loads of different sites, unless you have a VPN. Now, download this before you come to China, otherwise you might still not be able to get onto it. My favorite are ExpressVPN and Astral. I put a link below to Express. You can get a free month if you sign up with my link. Also, check out my video about the top 5 favorite apps to use here in China. Number 3 is download WeChat. I just mentioned a load of social networks that you need a VPN for, but WeChat you don't, which means it's the most widely used app here in China. All your Chinese colleagues will have it, so it's a great way to communicate with them. You can use their translate function to translate from Chinese to English, which is awesome. You can also message, call, book taxis, book movie tickets, and once you get your Chinese bank account sorted, you can pay for things on it. This is really one of the best apps ever. Download WeChat. Number 4 is have some money. Now, this might seem like an obvious one, but you can't just rock up in a new country with no money, even if you have a job sorted. Most likely you won't get paid for a month, so you need some money to start your life here. A lot of places that you rent here in China, you need 3 months rent plus a deposit, which is quite a lot to fork out when you first arrive. Luckily, a lot of schools offer you like a relocation package, which means they might pay you some money and also pay for your flights. So if you're looking at different schools, I recommend trying to get one of these packages. Number 5 is stock up. Now, stock up on essentials that you need or you might miss, which they might not sell here in China. Like deodorant's quite expensive here, so I always try to bring like a few from home because they're really cheap from places like Wilkinson's back in the UK. Things like painkillers you don't get as widely here, so if there's anything that you feel that you need, medication, painkillers, deodorant, if you're slightly different size in clothes, then stock up and make sure you bring it with you. Obviously, I've got blonde hair and I use a silver shampoo, and that's quite rare here in China, so I need to bring a few bottles with me. If there's anything that you're particular about, bring it with you. Number 6 is weather. In case you hadn't noticed, China is a massive country, and so the weather can be very different. Check where you're moving to and what the weather's going to be like. If you're going to move to somewhere like Beijing, then the summers are really hot and the winters are really cold. But if you're going to move to somewhere like Shenzhen, then it's quite temperate all year round. You won't need that big thick jacket. If you forget something, then don't worry. There are shops like Forever 21, Uniqlo, H&M, so you can stock up on the things that you need. Number 7. Now, this is the most important one. Watch all of my videos. I've been living here in China for 2 years. I've got loads of videos about different cities, culture, things to do. So hopefully you'll find them really helpful if you're going to move to China. Leave me a comment below and let me know your tips about moving to China. If you like this video, then give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.